When two people get married, they're joined. That's Matthew 19:6. God joins them. And when they're joined, they're a family. Marriage is for life. That's not just a design or a plan or an intent. It's a fact. Only death can end a marriage. So either the husband dies or the wife dies. The surviving spouse can then remarry. But prior to the death of one of the spouses, nobody is able to remarry. If they do get a divorce and they do get a remarriage, Jesus refers to such a remarriage as adultery. It's a continual state of adultery, and that it ought to be divorced. They're really still married from God's perspective to their first spouse. The second marriage is an invalid marriage that ought to be divorced. What about the exception clause in Matthew 5:32 and Matthew 19:9? Jesus there is referring to somebody who, like a man who married a divorced woman. That's an invalid marriage. What about 1 Corinthians 7:15? The believer is not enslaved. They're able to serve God now in an easier way now that they're not encumbered. And you can find that in the context of verse 21.